Good morning, children. Welcome to the class of science. Today we will be talking on our third chapter, which is fiber to fabric and introduction to synthetic fibers. So children, let's get started. Introduction to fiber to fabric and synthetic fibers. So before going to it, I would like to discuss with you few terms, which are: what do you mean by fiber, what do you mean by yarn, and what do you mean by fabric. What is a fiber? Thin thread-like strands which are present in your cloths are called as the fibers. These fibers makes yarn, and the yarn makes the cloth, the fabric. Cloth is also called as fabric. Okay children, so clear the concepts. First concept is of what do you mean by fiber? A thinner strands present in your cloth are called as the fibers. Thin, the more the thinner the strand is, the more fine is the fiber. So such fine fibers makes a yarn. Y-A-R-N, yarn. Yarn is made up of many fibers. Now many fibers, when they come together, they make yarn. Many yarns, when they come together, they make a fabric or cloth. Okay children, so this was the three main concept that I thought of discussing it first. Let us move to our second part. Now these fibers are obtained from two main sources. The very first source is natural source, and the second source is man-made source, which is also called as the synthetic source. Man-made source is the fibers which are prepared in the labs and factories are called as man-made, whereas those fibers which are obtained naturally in the nature, from the nature, are called as natural resources. What are the examples? Now again, there are two categories in natural sources. The first category is of plant fibers, and the second category is of animal fibers. Fibers obtained from plants are called as plant fibers, and the fibers which are obtained from animals are called as animal fibers. Examples of plant fibers are jute, cotton, hemp. These are examples of plant fibers. What are examples of animal fibers? You have wool and silkworm. Examples of animal fibers are wool and silkworm. So when we will go to the examples of man-made sources, that are synthetic fibers, so examples of them are: you have rayon, you have polyester, you have again nylon. These all are examples of synthetic fibers, which consist of man-made thing, that is plastic in them. There is content of plastic in these fibers. Hence you can see the name polyester. Polythene is what? It is a plastic, and so is the name polyester given to the fabric. These all fabrics are synthetic fabrics which are prepared by humans in the factories. So children, I hope that you are clear with the concept of what do you mean by fiber, fabric, yarn, classification of fibers according to their sources that are natural. In natural we have two sources, animal and plant. In third sources, that is man-made sources, you have examples like nylon, polyester, rayon, and examples of natural plant sources are cotton, jute, hemp. Examples of animal fibers are, you have silkworm and wool. So children, this was all a short part related to the introduction of synthetic fibers and everything related to the fibers. Each and everyone should know these basics concept, and so was I thought of making a video of this introductory part. Latter part we will be continuing into the second part of this topic. Children, till then children, take care of yourself, stay safe, stay